table, countdown on the TV screen. Friends all hollering that they're able to take the crown, chase that dream. Got my handle, got my headset ready. Trash talk sitting on my tongue. Lobby's loaded, hands are steady. This is where the night gets fun. Lights gaming, let's ride, fire in our eyes. We're alive from the phones to the big stage lights. We're coming in hot tonight. Hey, FedEx gaming, let's go. Heartbeats running like a rodeo. Win or lose, we're still the same. Raise that flag for the Haddock's name. Scoreboard looking like a scoreboard should. Our colors running up the side. Chat going crazy like the whole damn hood. All piled in for the ride. Mom's yelling, turn it down, it's late. But she's smiling as she walks away. Cause she knows this crew, this game, this place is where we're meant to play. Headaches gaming, let's ride, fire in our eyes. We're alive from the phones to the big stage lights. We're coming in hot tonight. Oh yeah, Headaches gaming, let's go. Heartbeats running like a rodeo. Win or lose, we're still the same. Raise that flag for the Headaches name. From the back roads to the broadband, small towns in a big old chain. Every shout, every laugh, every last stand ties us tight like a family name. FedEx gaming, let's ride, fire in our eyes. We're alive from the phones to the big stage lights. We're coming in hot tonight. Hey, FedEx gaming, let's go. Heartbeats running like a rodeo. Win or lose, we're still the same. Raise that flag for the Headaches name.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Snowrunner. I'm HeadX and we are on my solo playthrough here in Season 17 in the Valley of Falling Rocks. You know, you can see my guy's in here sleeping. The minute I go to zoom in though, he wakes right up, so he's ready and alert. I'm thinking... Hello, Steel. Welcome, welcome. So, I'm thinking we'll probably jump back to the other map and knock out this stability check, because I hate looking at that all the time. So we're going to go over there, we're going to grab us a truck, throw the seismic vibrator on there, and go visit some points. But this time we're going to use something a little more capable than the Jiangxi. HR, hello there. So, global map. Move to garage. Yeah, Sam's down there crunching on a bottle. His favorite toys ever. Weird dog. You know what? Let's throw the seismic vibrator on the good old 605R. There it is. Because this guy will climb everything and anything that I put in his way. And everything else is good to go. Time of day is 6 a.m. How about that? Who would have thunk it? And again, virtually the four corners of the map. How do I know, you ask? I'm psychotic. I mean psychic. I mean psychiatric. I mean, it's one of those psych words. Y'all figure it out, let me know. I know, it's amazing how time flies. Ugh. Ooh. Ah! I'm over here looking at chat about driving off the road, quite literally. That would have been a heck of a crash. See, sometimes I think I need to put OBS on the other screen, but if I do that, then it's on the wrong screen for when I'm doing Caretaker. You know, it's one of those 6 and 1/2 dozen of the other things. Darned if you do, darned if you don't. If I put it on the other screen, I only really gotta avert my eyes a little bit. The screen it's on now, I gotta turn my head. But again, like I say, then if I switch it, then when I'm playing the last Caretaker, then it's on the opposite side, and I'm looking in the wrong direction again. Ah, beeping. Sergey's favorite. That's why you have 3 screens going, pretty soon 4. I don't know that I could hook up that many. I do have another screen that I could hook up. I could move my but I've only got one VGA output, one HDMI output, and one of the what's that? The other one where it's kind of got the little flat plate in it. The DVI-D. And I'm using the DVI-D and the HDMI right now. I'm not using the VGA output at this point in time. In fact, I think the VGA output is actually on the motherboard card and not the graphics card, so I don't think I can. There's a warning on the back side that says something about not using that particular output along with the others. See, I do believe it was right up Pizzle. For shizzle. Word. Yeah, unless there's like some way of like running multiple HDMI off of the one port or something like that. You know, like how you can add multiple USB ports into the same thing. Unless there's a way to do that with the HDMI or something. I don't think I can really add that many screens. Uh-oh. Why are you trying to fall down? There we go. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I've only got the 2 out, you know, monitor outputs that I can have hooked up. Did I pass the actual spot that it was in? Yeah, because it's over that little cubby down there. I didn't have to go all the way up. Yep, 2 monitors. I don't mind. The 2 does the job nicely. Wow, it seems like that kicked in awful soon. But, okay. Alright. So let's go here. We know that one's not it. The other one was... Which... There you got. Over here. That one I can't forget. Because, well, it's pretty easy to remember. Have you remembered to unmute your microphone? As a matter of fact, I have. For once. Thought about going straight down the grass, but there's that little tree right there, right in the way. That little teeny skinny one that I'm sure I would run into before I made my turn. I passed my first turn, but we can take this one too. Come on, Turn! Get your big booty around there. 605, very capable, but very poor turning radius. See, this is the spot that I tried the other day coming the opposite direction, but it just wouldn't climb up over top of that. We're good going this way though. The 605 is short. Yes. But the turning radius stinks. You just don't turn them front wheels very far. Oof. Maybe while I got the Avonhorn over in the area, we will use it to get the engine moved out of the way. Unless I gotta do the I might have to do the train wreck site first. Hydrate. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Check my route here. Grab that thing. Into there. Okay. There's those ones. But I'll be right back. I gotta let Sam out. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's roll. You know, it's really not good for a diesel engine to just be fired up and thrown into gear. Or even when you're done with your trip, to just shut it right down. They always got to have that warm-up slash cool-down phase. They say about 5 minutes. Fire it up, wait 5 minutes before you go anywhere, and when you get to your destination, you wait 5 minutes before you shut them down. At least in the big diesel engines. I don't know so much about the small ones like your F-250 might have or something like that. I don't think those ones matter quite as much. Really, the 605 was built for this kind of terrain. This makes it the perfect truck to use for seismic vibrator missions. Would love not to have to hit the like and run. A busy day tomorrow? Alright, Steve. Oh yeah. Not a big deal. Real life always takes precedence over video games. Yeah, I remember this spot. Struggled with it with the Jiangsu. Had to get all the way to the left-hand side to be able to come up here. Because just winching like that did not work with that truck. Its tires were way too little. Way too much space between them. Probably almost use that as a way down right there. Almost. Not necessarily. Antenna. He said, "I forgot something," then he retracted it. Forgot Barbie had a Jeep on Snowrunner. Nice. Alright, see now. The one I'm headed toward, 0.6, that was the one off the end of the railroad tracks. Like there. And the last one, which I will probably get to via the garage, is like there. But what I'll probably do for that last one is go through the garage, because it'll be a little bit quicker. You did the Barbie Jeep, huh? Nice. For the food processing plant, because you can't get on the tracks there. All the way through the plant, out the backside. Of course, to be honest, I'm not sure if the locomotive one is available yet, or if it's locked behind something. Quarter mile. Living my life a quarter mile at a time. The Zix train. Alright, how are those things coming out on top of each other again? Their spacing was all set at 5 minutes apart. There's weirder things have been known to happen. Crazy that I put my waypoints right on them, huh? It's almost like I know where they're at. Alright, and like I said, for the last one, we're going to leave from the garage, just because it's a little bit closer. And we get this guy done. 6 a.m. again. 2 days later. We needed a break. It was a lot of work driving in the mountains. Tired us out a little bit. Had to take a day off. Should buy a lotto ticket, huh? It's always 6 a.m. when I check the time. It's just crazy. Oh, there's Sam. I knew he'd be chirping in soon. He did pretty good, so I will be right back. Okay. let's go get this business handled. Get back just in time for the game to save. So Steele, after watching your video with the beta test server last night, I tried to download the beta thing and they must have closed it already because I entered the code and it said code was no good. It said no bueno. Because like, I'll throw that on there and we'll check some of that stuff out on tomorrow night's stream, but no, it's no bueno. So we're just going with the standard until the full update comes out. Hey, VTech. Just watch your video with auto dubbing in English. Did you have to change anything? Because I did find like when I do mine, I can select it to do it in any language, or I can select it to do just English. So that's why I'm just kind of wondering if you had to change anything on yours. Oh, I missed my turn. Haha. Sorta. Oh yeah, I know there's a setting in there where you can determine what languages are available for subtitles. So I'm just wondering, did you have to go in and change one of your settings? Because I know on mine, when I set it up, I can set up the subtitles to be in any language, or select Polish and then pop-up icon for auto-translate in English. I'll have to check that out. Because yeah, Polish is the only one that comes up. So I will definitely check that out, VTech, and see if I can't figure out how to make that work. It may be that I will have to watch them on my computer, because my phone and TV might not have that option available. So that might very well be what the problem is there too. Thomas Doherty, hello there. Welcome to the 3 ring, ding ding ding. that wasn't very nice. Allowed to Polish as main, and then it's giving you possibility to auto translate. W. Yeah, PC is probably the only way I'll be able to do it. It could be that the TV and my cell phone just aren't going to have the option. All right, thanks, VTech. Appreciate you. How's the game going? It's going pretty good. We're about to finish off stability check. And once that's finished off, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do next. Haven't thought that far ahead. You know, I kind of do the fly by the seat of my pants thing, so. I can't believe I'm about to say this. I may work on doing a little bit of getting some logs to the sawmill so that I can get my wooden planks and medium planks all made. Nice. Thank you for taking the time to figure it out there, VTech. Because I do enjoy watching your stuff. I just would enjoy it more if I could understand you. So we will definitely be checking some of those out. There we go, stability check. Well done. The measurements have been taken correctly, so our engineers can now plan their work accurately. A well-deserved reward for your help is waiting for you. 780 XP, 13,550 cash. We will take that gladly. Alright. Let's see. Can I do any of those things? Let's get these things activated that can be activated here real quick. Oh, see, I cannot do these ones yet anyhow, because I have to complete driving through. So, Thin Blue Line, hello there. And working as usual. Timing, my friend. All right. Well, I can't do that yet. I don't have freezers. So you don't have freezers. It shows that I can do that, but I can't do that yet. Because I need... I don't know... Under Global Foods. Business support has to get done. So... business support it is. Start out with some metal beams and metal rolls. 2 each, please. They go down there. They pick up over here. So we just need a truck and a trailer. What have I got out on the map? FLD is bobtail, and the Voron G has got its support stuff on there, so we need to go get a trailer. Game loaded up fine. Wonder if you did do it right. No, I guess, like I said, maybe they had a time limit on getting into the beta, and that time limit has expired. Because I followed their directions to a T, but I go in there and I even copied and pasted the code, so I knew I had the correct code. And it just says that it's invalid now. So I'm thinking it was like a, you got to get into it in a certain amount of time. Yeah, just have to tune in. And guys, if you like The Last Caretaker, not only will I be streaming it tomorrow, but Steel has managed to download the beta test server and is running through the beta with a new color scheme for his boat, as well as a few other goodies. So definitely go over to his site and check it out. And on top of Caretaker, he does Division 2 with his beautiful other half, Amanda Amazing, who has her own channel where she does all kinds of stuff. I believe Steel also has a playthrough of Fallout 4 going. I got the jet ski last night. Nice. I was already in bed, I'm sure, by the time you got to the jet ski. Okay, first things first, top off and repairs. There it is. And so that one. And we buy that one. About to close up when you got rated back to back. So you didn't see bed till midnight. Isn't it great when that happens on a weeknight? Because you're like, once you get rated, you gotta keep going. I felt bad the other night when RDJ popped in just as I was doing my goodbyes. It was great. 74 people watching. And folks had questions. It's always nice when they have questions. It's even nicer when you have answers to said questions. Worst question for me is always either what's my favorite truck, favorite region, or what's the best truck overall. Because I don't really feel like there is a best truck overall. I feel like they all have their uses in different areas. And I really don't have a favorite truck or region. There are some regions that I'm not a huge fan of just because of the way they set them up. Like, Tennessee. Single map, and the only way to 100% it is in co-op. of those in first. Put the other one on the platform. Back to the trailer. Throw the metal beans. And then crane mode. Yeah, other than that, in so many races, Tennessee wasn't too bad. Yeah. Yeah, the terrain wasn't bad in Tennessee. Now the chiller, that's going to be the fun part. Because I'm going to have to bring a big crane down for that as well. I still can't believe how well that one metal roll stayed on that trailer the other day. Going over to the water tower build site. Bricks. 6 bricks. That will be next. 6 bricks. All of which come from the other map. The question then is, which ones are going to be the easiest to get? Wait a minute, why does it seem like I'm on the wrong road? Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm looking at the water on that side and I'm going, wait a minute. That water should be on the other side. But we're good. We're good. Because up here it's on the other side. Had to stop and double check, made sure I didn't cross the bridge first. Just spaced on it. That's what we call a derp kind of moment. Hey, Eagle. Still going the wrong way? Nope, not for this load. Whew. My roll trying to slide on me. So I gotta hang tight for a little while longer. See, there's the drop off arrow. Well, I got a big puddle to go through and a steep hill to climb. Such a steep hill. Well, Sergey got most of this done the other day when we did this one. He ended up doing most of this stuff. I think Ian brought in the bricks for it. Sergey did a lot of this one. Well, look at that. Got the addition started. Stage complete. Let's now bricks. So bricks all come from the other map. See, we have bricks up here at the top, but again, not the easiest to get to because that needs to get opened yet, which requires concrete blocks and one medium plank. And we used the one medium plank that was in the trailer already. In order to get more medium planks, we need to bring logs here. However, if we come through this lower gate, hey Brian, how you doing? Come through the lower gate, we can come around up here, through here, and over. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll take that route to get our bricks because we can pick them up at the rail station. However, once we get in here and I get up to the rail station, we'll get loaded, but then I'm going to take these logs that I have on the trailer. We're going to take them down to the sawmill and turn them into some medium planks that can go up to this work site here so we can get that one done. Getting ready to go to Smithville. Nice. Lots of work to do in Smithville. Alright, so we've got a plan of action. Get to the rail yard, get loaded, go drop off the logs, come back, carry our bricks through. And we may even overload and carry the planks through at the same time. Not that I've ever overloaded a truck yet. Oh, time of day. 6 a.m. again. I should go to bed. All right, VTech. You know, when sleep calls, sleep calls. It's pretty late for you, so you have yourself a good night, and we will talk to you later, and I will check out your suggestion on how to get that subtitles working. They have plenty of bricks. What do we got to bring them more for? It's not like they ran out. Have I got any new trucks? Not recently. I mean, I got the new trucks from the map, but the newest one that I have bought was a couple of streams ago. I bought the Voron Grad. Auto dubbing is fun. Oof. Big money. Oh yeah. You can spend some good money on some trucks in this game. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow, VTech. You guys, go check out VTech's channel. He does some good stuff. And lots of cameos by the puppy dog. Most of his shorts that he puts out are of his dog, which is a beautiful, beautiful dog. He's a big boy. They're not cheap. You haven't bought any yet? Sold your Kodiak that you recovered in Black River? Like you said, yeah, turn on the auto dubbing so you can understand them. Unless you speak Polish. Off to the Valley of the Fallen Rocks. Sam's got both his bone and his antler under one paw, taking turns chewing from one to the next. Think you'll get the Fleet Star in Smithville and use it? Fleet Star's a decent truck, you just gotta be careful of how tippy it can be. They don't call it flippy for nothing. Now you want another really good truck that you get in Smithville is the White Western Star. That is a really good truck. It's not a fast truck, but it is a truck that just keeps right on going. See, as much as I like to do the overload thing, I don't know if I dare do it with having to cross this. I mean, I still might do it. Let's see. Is there another... You can get down along this route, but it is not easy. See, I just had to look because, is it better than the Fleet Star? Yes. Yes, it is. Normally go to the right of those trees. Don't ask me why I didn't this time. But I didn't. Ooh, ow. Oh. That was vicious. Keep to all-wheel trucks only? Yeah. The, I don't know if it comes with the all-wheel drive immediately or if you've got to find it, but it is an all-wheel drive capable vehicle. Let's see now. And we're going to put one on the loading platform. I am going to overload. I probably shouldn't. But I'm going to. Because as many of you know by now, I quite often do things that I probably shouldn't. There we go. Restore crane. Get me too close to the log trailer there. I'm straightening out. There we go. And kick her over. Alright, now let's go get these logs dropped off. Think you'll do all your towers and upgrades first, then do your... Yeah, that's usually the way I do it, is I get all the towers and upgrades that I can. And do that on a scouting mission. Hydrate, guys. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. Just gotta remember to be careful because this Avonhorn will pull this thing like there's no tomorrow. And I don't have a log crane with me, so. Get out of high. Well, alright, we're going to go to low, going across here, just to try to control the trailer a little bit better. Probably going to have to use that tree there coming across with the other trailer. There's that part. Pick up a little bit, but not too much because we don't want to get crazy. And we go down here. Unload. We want to craft medium planks. Ooh. So I can do medium planks and I can get 2 wooden planks. Aha! See, I got 2 medium planks and 2 wooden planks out of that. careful paying attention to the crafting. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to put one medium plank onto, oh, wrong button, onto the loading platform. Now we will go dump this trailer off to the side up here. Turn around, we'll carry that up with the Avon horn to meet the Freightliner. Oh, got it anyhow. We're going to rotate it just so I can get a little bit more on the front of the truck here. Can you imagine doing that one? Drive from that view. Not. Alright, Avon horn's parked there. And Freightliner, FLD. Whew, this could be the fun part. See, that generator's got to go to the log station. So when I do finally have to go up after some more logs, we need to take that with us. That's 3 times I've gone by here and have not killed the fence yet. Starting to look like a regular path here, though, past these trees. Still can't really see real good here. Alright, let's see how she does. Oh, good job. Good bricks. Proud of them. They stayed right where I put them. No sliding off or nothing. You can't beat that behavior with a stick. See, then we get up here, we get the Avon horn to put the medium planks on. I know, I'm asking a lot from this Freightliner. Of course, really, I think the bigger challenge is asking that much from this sideboard trailer. We'll stay on the road, I think. You know, that's a little bit of a shortcut going through there, but I dare say it might be better on the road. It's a big might, but other than that one spot, the road itself doesn't do a lot of tippiness. All right, we're working on success. And so far, we haven't even used half a tank of fuel. Close, but not quite. I'm thinking Sam's going to need to go back outside. So when I get in here to the railroad station, I will have to take a quick break and go let him outside. It's very important when he gives me the nudges to take care of him. And he is definitely nudging. Alright guys, I will be right back. Okay, let's go get these bricks delivered. Top off our fuel. Run in there, drop off the bricks. We're going to need a different truck and trailer for the chiller anyhow. So then what we'll do after we get the bricks dropped off, we'll run over and take care of that work site. The old Freightliner did a good job. I wish you could have the repair shield on there along with the crane. I get not having the sleeper cab on there, but the repair shield would be nice to still be able to get the crane on there. There's plenty of space for it. That's the one drawback. If you want any extra fuel or parts to go with you, you gotta ditch the crane. And sometimes you just need it. Alright, we're going to bring it back around the morning so that way it's nice and bright out when we get our cutscene that is inevitable. Look at that. Stage complete. That's just waiting on the industrial chiller now. Which, like I say, I need a different truck and trailer for it because I need a 6-slot trailer and I need a crane down here. This guy needs to pick up 2 concrete blocks. To go to the work site. Ow. Stop it. Popcorn damage. Aha. Managed to stay in 3rd gear through there. I was waiting for it to drop into 1st. Sam's out there barking already, but he can wait till we get to the gateway. Because it's 34 degrees outside. It's pretty warm still. It got up to 43 today. Woohoo! I think a nice tunnel through the rocks for you to drive your truck through would be cool. And I don't just mean like an arch over the road in one spot. I mean an actual good lengthy tunnel. You know, do up a tunnel the length of, say, from where this intersection is to the other side of the bridge. Because then it's not super long, but it's long enough to be a proper tunnel for you to drive through. And actually even need to turn your lights on while you're in it. See, because that's not that long of a drive, but it would definitely be a proper tunnel that way. A little bit froggy over in this area. Ready. Been so slow at work the last couple of days. It's that kind of slow where I just didn't want to be there. Boss getting into micromanaging more so than he usually does. Driving me nuts, especially when I don't have anything to do. And then a couple of things I do, he's taking the time to tell me how to do them when he can't do the job that I do. It just drives me absolutely bananas. I was like, yep, don't want to be here. I would have much preferred to come home and play Snowrunner or Last Caretaker, ATS, any of them. But anyhow, I'm going to go let Sam back in. I will be right back, folks. Okay. Let's go get us some concrete. Blocks, not slabs. No point in changing the track contract simply because you can't track the work sites. I think a better job could have been done getting the rocks off the road. That's a big one there. I ain't running that over. out of that. We made it all the way around there. Didn't hit nothing that we can see. Based off the rocking though, I'd say the trailer might have been up on the barriers a little bit. Concrete blocks to the truck trailer. 1, 2, please. Thank you. Oh, as far as brick warehouses are concerned, probably the easiest one to get bricks from, even after you fix this, would be the rail yard. Let me mark my route here. And map's upside down. Okay, so we want to go all the way off the pavement here. And we take that and follow the road down and around. Come on, come on. Haha. All right. Whew. Could have been bad. Could have been bad. I still got to be able to get over more. What the heck is Sam doing now? He just did something that made it off a big boom. Oh, okay. He probably flipped his toy box over, getting one of his bones. He come in with a different bone. Oh, hold on. I got to repack my cargo here. No cheating by rolling around with the cargo unpacked. Just because most of it makes your truck lighter. Sometimes you don't want to be lighter. No point in turning off the all-wheel drive because we immediately are on dirt after the bridge. Probably could have straight lined that one. Really cut that corner too. Don't really need to though. That's pretty painless. Delivered to the rooftop using a crane. That doesn't say crane recommended. It says using it. You got no choice. See, because this brick warehouse doesn't really matter which direction you're coming from. It's still a pain in the butt. I don't see nothing wrong with that bridge. Well, I think they need a new one for them. Looks better than some of the bridges they give you. But that bridge is definitely much, much better. Look, some kind soul thought that it would be a good idea to leave a scout fuel trailer here. I wonder who thought that up. Of course, it's getting pretty close to empty now. Slabs. Alright, now we go back to the garage and get us a truck and go get a trailer so we can take care of that chiller. Okay, truck storage. He could be our high saddle. You know, all right, chat. Here we go. High saddle trucks. Let's do it this way. heavies. For pulling our high saddle trailer, or 6 slot, we want the Chimera, P12, 512, Plaid 450, the 47X, the Dairy Special, can't use him either. Well, I can use the XD, we can use that guy. No, not him. A Tetra, an Atom 49X, Dairy Longhorn, the Dan, the Navistar, Tetra Force, the Elephant, the other Western Star, I think they gave us a regular high saddle for this guy, so we could possibly do that. Tractors, obviously, we can't do high saddles on. The Boar. Mama. Another 6900 XD. Another Avonhorn. So which one do y'all think you'd like to see pulled out for pulling this heavy trailer? I'll give you about 15-second count here, because delay it all. In the meantime, hydrate. Drink them if you got them. If you ain't got them, go get them. And if you got a fuzzy puppy dog, make sure you reach down and give them a pat, because they need it. Although this one's really working on trying to get his ball taken away again. You only got to make it another half hour, dude. Alright, no suggestions? Well, we'll take a truck that I don't drive much. We'll take the Boar. Let's make sure he's outfitted properly. There, that's good. Tires. OHD1s. Good evening, RDJ. And he's already got the high saddle on. So he... I don't think I put a crane on him with that, can I? No, he doesn't even get a crane at all. He gets no crane of any kind. Oh, but he does get a roof rack, I think, doesn't he? Wasn't there a roof rack in there or something? Not there. He's got to get his colors updated too. Okay, we got the... Those are already on. So we're good there. So we just need to update the colors. And go get our trailer. Woo! And to be honest, I probably could have got away with putting highway tires on it, considering he's not really going off the highway. But who knows? I may leave him out and He may get used off the highway. So the OHDs are probably the way to go. Definitely gets squirrely though. Holy cow. She gets real squirrely. Look at that. Even through the windshield, that is a beautiful view. Love the work that they did. Hold on, do I got a truck parked over here? What truck is that? Oh, it's gotta be the Voron G. No. All right, excuse me while I okay, why is that there? I already did that one. Alright guys, tell me you remember me doing this in my single player, getting the Jiangsu delivered. Why is it back there? Long way through a shortcut. I mean, he's got to go down there again. I did some take it down there again? Okay, that's crazy. Anyhow, I guess I'll latch hold and winch it along behind. But I definitely had already done that. Or I'm losing my mind, one of the two. That's my 6 slot right there. Now we gotta go next door to get the chiller. Too bad I can't just cut to the right there. Don't ask me why I'm leaning forward looking like that. I'm not going to see anything any better. It's not really going to change the view any. Again, it's like we were saying the other day. It's like back in the days of Super Mario Brothers on the Nintendo, the original Nintendo. You're jerking the controller up in the air like it's going to make your guy jump higher. It's not, but that's what we did. One industrial chiller, please. Oh, look at that big old beast. Look, 6 a.m. again. Now, I will say, the board's got a good turning radius. It's got a better turning radius than the 605 does. Because the 605's turning radius sucks. For a truck with such a short wheelbase, it takes an awful lot of real estate to go around a corner. Come on. Wasn't even nothing there. It's just picking on me now. Alright, well, when I get up here, I'm going to drop the trailer in the road. I'll go in there, I'll pull the Jiangsu out onto the street, so then that way when I hook back up and I get the trailer past it. Actually, I'll probably have the trailer past it already. Or most of the way anyhow. I don't know why I shut the truck off, because I need the truck running. It won't give me a winch point. See, yet another reason why I'm positive that I did this already. Now it gave you a winch point. Oof. All right. Now we got a couple of things we got to do. Yeah, I was pretty sure I had already took this thing down there. But maybe not. I mean, I do believe it was Brian Cotter that was saying that he had issues with trucks he had already picked up ending up back where they were. I'm going to have to release that winch for a second. No, that's the pole. Definitely don't want the pole. There we go. That'll get her around the corner. I need to grab it from the other side, though. There we go. Because if I maintained where it was hooked up at, it would just catch on the next pole. I mean, there's nothing that says it's not going to anyhow, but so I keep it sucked tight to the back of the trailer. The closer it is to the back of the truck, the less it's going to drift off to the side. So RDJ, what game is it for you tonight? Snowrunner? Are we there yet? Dinkum? You were playing Dinkum yesterday, weren't you? You and Jessica? I like days like this when it's just nice and chill. Everything's going pretty smooth. You're not really getting frustrated at the game. You get to throw a few dead trees around. All the good stuff. Go drop off zone for both of these. But again, I still got to bring a crane down here to offload the chili. Drop that guy there. Come up here, we're going to detach the trailer. Jiangsu wasn't going to make it around that corner anyhow. There we go. Long way through a shortcut. You're a real lifesaver. Car's in one piece. Made it to my job, and it looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. So if you ever need any equipment, feel free to use mine. The reward is rightfully yours. Thanks from the bottom of my heart. The Jiangsu RX 600, 610 XP, and 6,800 cash. And let's get it backed up out of the way here. Park it right here, because once we get the boar back on a trailer, we will, this one right here, just change trucks and teleport that guy back to the garage, so then we can get us a crane truck out. And yes, I know Mama's already got the crane on her, but I'm thinking I don't want to use her. But we will get them customized before we so those are average, good, and excellent. Average, excellent, excellent for the Jack 2s. Jack 2s it is. That's already on. Snorkel. Tall front facing. Frame add-ons. Sideboard bed. No. See, I don't think I can put the crane on with the sideboard. Nope. But I think we're going to go with that for right now. And what do we got over here? No. Safety cage, trunk repair supplies. Gotta have those. Sure, why not? Yeah, I like that one. When it's down there, I don't really, there's not much point in doing anything different with it down there. Okay, there's that guy. Ready to go for something. Okay, back over here. We need to go here. So we've got to take the crane off of Mama. Right there. And P12, P512. P12. Make sure it's good. All that looks good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Color scheme. Oof. Comes up, she immediately sinks in the hole. Alright guys, we will get this freezer delivered, this chiller. Get that up on the roof, and that is where we will call it. This is assuming that I don't dump this thing over en route, because I probably should have changed my tires. Threw a set of duals on here or something. I don't know if this truck even has duals. Never really looked. I just know that they would make it a little more stable. This is kind of tippy. See, that should drag out a little bit longer and be a little bit bassier, I think. Yeah, it just sounds weak. There, so I can make this turn a little bit wider. Oh, I was nowhere near that sign that fell over. You won't find any of my fresh blue paint on there at all. Seems to be like the P12 was faster. Maybe not. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Too bad I can't go into crane mode and move them big rocks out of the road and have them stay out of the road. So steep hill. I don't know why it bothered shifting up into fifth gear. Come on. We all knew you weren't going to make it all the way to the top. Everybody has to downshift before they make it to the top. It's funny, you got the up arrow and down arrow right on top of each other because of where I'm parked at. Frankly, I'm surprised it's showing me the down arrow because I'm in a truck that does not have a chiller packed on it. So it's kind of odd that I'm getting the down arrow. Usually you only get that when you got the appropriate cargo packed. Oof, I couldn't have spaced that any better. Rotation in her. A little more rotation. Crane. Stops the engine. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One industrial chiller. Unload. Business support. Great job. Thanks to you, the factory has everything it needs now, and construction is continuing without delay. We really appreciate your support in our business endeavors. Your reward is ready. 2,960 XP, 28,600 cash. That, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to go ahead and end tonight's stream. So again, I thank you all for watching. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. If you really like what you see, please feel free to share, comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next time.
Been a wild little ride here tonight, laughing along under that blue light. From the first hello to the last GG, y'all been sitting right here next to me. The stream is ending, but it ain't goodbye. We'll fire it back up on another night. So hit that follow, keep your boots by the room. This train is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. Yeah, the stream is ending, hit X game and we'll see you soon. From the clutch plays down to every small fail, you were right there raising Chat rolling fast like a hometown creek. Can't wait to do it all again next week.